My next upload today is with regard to the inaccuracies being relayed from the occurrences of human rights offences I'm experiencing. As I've mentioned, there's been a lot of disinformation and inauthentic information presented that has not been in any way of real occurrences. There's been artificial falsehoods and artificial information and falsehoods relayed about Maria McElligott in Tralee, County Kerry. This is a difficult experience. There are people that have been offending my son and I, and as a married mother, still married, and individuals conducting illegalities and without the relevant agencies or establishments or authoritarians addressing the disinformation, the falsehoods, the artificial information, inauthentic information, however anyone wants to address it. Without those being addressed, there's very dangerous offences also intended that are disrespecting my right to protection. The work I have conducted in society has been in a humanitarian and recovery aspect and capacity, and has had an impact on developments at home and abroad that is common knowledge, that individuals have taken ownership with false facts relayed that are offensive to my good work and my good name. So as there have been legislative developments of my work, from my work, as a consequence of my work, the offences I'm experiencing are undoubtedly very unjust and very much intolerable. So at a local level, there has been presentation of illegalities that I have not been privy to, that I have not partaken in, and the individuals that have conducted this charade have offended my son and I. So I'm confronted with a situation where there haven't been respects for whistleblower protection laws or royal patronage and humanitarian protection. The issue of recovery has been disrespected. The issue of being a married mother has been disrespected. As a married mother of desertion and financial abuse, theft and exploitation and slander, there are a host of issues that are after being caused for me and that are still awaiting to be addressed. As a teacher, I find it very offensive that any authoritarians would assist in any action of jeopardizing my profession as a teacher, with any choice of profession that is not chosen or that is not suitable. As I've mentioned, there have been bodily integrity damages, and it's just absolutely unfathomable that in a day and age of progress and democracy, that these short-minded individuals are disrespecting my good work, and the regulatory bodies that are aware of the misconduct I've experienced, that haven't acknowledged due process, are still awaited to be of assistance, really, in this entire situation. So the issue of my work being disrespected, that has positively impacted society, legislation and faith, and the false legal practices, the false legal procedures that are slanderous and that are inaccurate, dishonest and inauthentic, are further to the fact that there is a very dangerous fallacy and falsehood being created to facilitate the culprits that have harmed my son and I. So my child has been exposed to harm, and that was in an unlawful care order. My body and my health has been damaged. I am a teacher and not much else but a teacher, spiritual teacher, an academic teacher, a humanitarian, a property owner, etc. So those individuals that are disrespecting faith and family, obstructing the course of justice and disrespecting the democracy and recent developments, and that are thieving from my good work, I'd appreciate the European Court of Human Rights helping with this situation to set the record straight about the awful misconduct that is occurring unjustifiably due to hate crime and treason, which are state offences. And as a law-abiding citizen of a clean track record, any of the offences that are falsely relayed or documented are further offence against my good name.